Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. This is actually something that completely horrifies me. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what this is or what it does, but let's take a look. Demon Hunter's talent updates will be starting to roll in as they become ready, starting with Havoc Tree changes this week. In some cases, talents may be missing or marked as a work in progress, but there are enough changes to the Havoc Tree and individual talents that we'd like to get in players' hands to begin gathering feedback. Vengeance and Class Tree changes are coming soon. Spectral Strike cooldown is now 1 minute 30 seconds. Was 1 minute and 30 seconds. Okay. Fodder of the Flame Demon now revealed by Spectral Sight. Fodder of the Flame Demon now takes fatal damage from I-Beam, Fell Devastation, and what? So now I-Beam and I-Beam instantly kills the demon? You don't even have to think about it? Fodder to the Flame buff is now granted immediately upon killing demon, was upon collecting soul. Wow, so now you don't even need to pick up the soul. The demon just instantly dies, you don't think about it, and you instantly get healed and get the buff. Metamorphosis cooldown reduced. Oh, nice. Awesome. That's great. So now Metamorphosis will be a 2-minute cooldown. Cool. Darkness now has a 15% chance to avoid all damage from an attack. Chance to avoid damage increased by 100% when not in a raid. What? So in Arena, Darkness now is just 100% damage immunity? Or what? Oh, it's 30%? Okay. So it's double the 15%. Okay. Havoc. Metamorphosis duration reduced to 20 seconds. Was 24 seconds. Oh my god. All right. We got a Q pop, but I do want to read this. Okay, so Metamorphosis lasts a little bit less. Not that much, though. Demonic Appetite is now baseline for Havoc, and it causes souls to generate 20 Fury, was 30. Fell Eruption is now baseline. Glaive Tempest cooldown increased to 25 seconds. Damage increased by 15, and damage reduced beyond 8 targets. Okay. Fell Barrage has been redesigned, no longer channeled, drains 15 Fury per tick, lasts until Fury is depleted. Damage reduced beyond 5 targets. Okay, we're right here. I'm going to pause right here. We're going to play the game, and then we'll check out the rest of this. Initiative's effect is no longer triggered or denied by damage over time. Momentum now increases damage by 6%, was 8%. Last 6 seconds, was 5 seconds. And duration stacks to a max of 30 seconds, was 30. New talent, Inertia. When empowered by Unbound Chaos, Fell Rush increases damage by 20% for 5 seconds. Fell Rush now enforces a global cooldown of 0.5 seconds. Why did they do that? I feel like that doesn't feel good. Fellblade now enforces a global cooldown of 0.5 seconds. Okay. So both Fell Rush and Fell Blade are kind of like, okay. New talent, Deflecting Dance. Blade Dance deflects incoming attacks, absorbing up to 15% of your maximum health. What? I hate that, man. I don't like this. I'll tell you one thing. I don't like this kind of defense just being baked into your rotation. It's not something you think about, right? It's like if arcane missiles made you take less damage. It's just stupid. In my personal opinion. I don't like it. I personally don't like the idea that your rotational damage is a defensive cooldown. Anyways, yeah, I don't like that. New talent, A Fire Inside. Immolation Aura has 1 additional charge and a 30% chance to refund a charge. You can have multiple Immolation Auras active at a time. What the frick? Fell Rush damage increased by 60%. Unbound Chaos is now a 1-pointer and increases your next Fell Rush damage by 250%. Critical Chaos is now a 1-point talent and has a chance to and has refund chance, 30% of your critical strike chance. Dancing with Fate is now a 1-point talent. Blade Dance final slash damage bonus increased. Blind Fury is now a 1-point talent. I-Beam generates 40 Fury. And as this is like, dude, I hate. So like sometimes with like the reworks, it just feels like all that happens is they buff every talent, add new crazy talents, and then make it so every other talent is easier to get. It's so weird. So you just get like, yeah, I don't know. Serrated Glaives is now a 1-point talent. Growing Inferno is now a 1-point talent. Isolated Prey has been adjusted. No longer causes Fell Rush to grant Fury. Now causes Immolation Order to deal 30% more damage. Holy shit, my boys. I wouldn't say the stuff they got are huge. Is literally only Netherwalk being pickable as a talent. I don't know, man. You don't think that every time you Blade Dance, you absorb damage is good? They basically gave Demon Hunters a bunch of modifiers, a 2-minute meta. They nerfed Darkness and freed up a lot of talent points. And give you... the mitigation is on the MS node. Okay, that's good to know. So the damage mitigation is on the... I guess it doesn't say that here, so I have no idea. But that's interesting. Okay, so this is... in addition to that, we have Guardians of the Dream PTR developer notes. I think... Is yellow the new patch notes or what? This is 36 minutes ago. Okay, so this is the new stuff. Scenarios, Guidance no longer responds to additional Grove Guardian at the beginning of Incarnation. Okay, so they did some stuff to Druid. Augmentation Evoker. Augmentation contributes to the party, particularly in Mythic Plus, are too impactful and are making it difficult for other compositions to assign. As a result, we're doing some targeted nerfs to their group utility by reducing the value of Aspect's Favor, Molten Blood, and Ebb and Might. Aspect Favor increases maximum health by 4%. Molten Blood absorption reduced by 50%. This remains unchanged in PvP combat. What? That should be nerfed in PvP too. What? That's actually weird. This is like one of the first times I've seen that where it's like, why would that not be nerfed in PvP? That's really weird to me. Ebb and Might grants 8% of the Evoker's primary stat was 10. Spirit Bloom healing has been reverted. Rewind covers 33% of damage dealt was 40. Okay. The duration of Forethought has been increased to 20 seconds. Wait, what is Forethought? Is that the thing where you stand still? Wait, you guys think this is a buff? Now requires consuming 3 clear casting stacks to empower your next arcane missiles. After consuming 3 clear casting missiles, your next arcane missiles will deal 150% increased damage to the primary target and 100% increased damage to the secondary target it hits. Oh, Forethought and Forethought, or Foresight. Okay, those are different. Sorry, apologies. I thought they like the tier was about this talent now. I was like, what the frick? Okay, so this got buffed. Could be a problem in PvP. I think it's going to be broken, but we'll have to wait and see. Now increases critical strike damage by 4%. Okay, so the fire tier got buffed. Oh my god, dude. Fire tier is so broken. What the frick? That's crazy. It's just way more damage during combust. All right, let's see what they did. What else we got here? Jade Serpent Statue Soothing Mist Heal increased by 40%. Chi Harmony now restores 20% of all healing. Damn, dude. Healing Elixirs has been redesigned as a passive effect. You consume healing elixirs when you drop below 35% are not a loss of control effect. Instantly healing you for 15% of your maximum health. You generate 1 healing elixir every 30 seconds, stacking up to 2 times. I don't really like that. Why did they do that? I actually don't like that at all. Why did they make healing elixirs an auto heal? I feel like as a Mistweaver player, I don't like that at all. That seems weird. Maybe they just think Mistweaver has too many keybinds or something like that. I don't like that change though. All right, we're continuing to monitor the set bonuses and feedback around it as the auto attack trigger was not accompanying the intended goals of providing wind foot only during lulls and quiet points in the rotation. We updated the bonus to trigger off all melee damage and normalized trigger frequency. Blackout kick damage increase is now 150%. Cooldown reduction 2 seconds. Oh my, that could be insane. Okay. All healing reduced by 5%. Hand of Divinity now increases the healing of Holy Light by 4. These are big paladin buffs. What the or buffs? Nerfs, sorry. Save of the Light absorb shield increased by 50%. Oh, well, they buff Save of the Light. Blessed Focus now increases the healing of Glimmer of Light. Merciful Aura healing is now increased by 20%. Was 50. Oh my god. Okay, so they made it interesting. Touch of Light healing is now increased by 500%. I don't know what that is. Word of Glory healing increased. Barrier of Faith now creates an absorb based off 25% of the healing done. Aura Mastery now increases the effectiveness of Devil Aura to 12%. Powered Life now costs 2.5% of your base. Okay. Powered Life Cooldown decreased to 15 seconds, but its cooldown is no longer decreased when you cast on targets below 15 or 35% health. Oh, interesting. That's a powered life is now usable on targets is now only usable on targets below 35% health. So you can't whiff powered life anymore. Powered life's healing increased by 500% and no longer increases its healing on. Wow, they giga buffed powered life. Now it takes into account your primary target and prioritize healing bolts if an ally is selected, or damaging bolts if an enemy is selected. Damage and healing increased by 25%, and initial tick has been added to the start of the channel. There's a lot of changes, guys. We got to read all this stuff. Embrace Shadow has been removed. Okay. Shadow Covenant's visuals have been improved. Penance damage and healing increased. Mindbender and Void Summoner have been swapped on the talent tree. Void Summoner reduces the cooldown of Shadow Fiend by 4 seconds, or Mindbender by 2 seconds. Okay. Fixed an issue causing a Mindbender to sometimes return to your side immediately upon being summoned. This is these are the 10.2 patch notes. Expiation increases Mind Blast and Shadow Word death damage by 15-30%. Okay, what else do we got here? Well, the Flash Heal, let me pause this really quick. With the Flash Heal and heal buffs, Trail of Light was overperforming, so reducing its value to match its previous power level. We're also increasing the value of Pontifex since it was an unpopular talent. Finally, we're making Echo of Light period faster so that it's more responsive to damage. Permitting healing decreased. Prismatic Echo now increases the healing of Echo and Light by 4/8, was 612. Echo of Light healing decreased. Divine Images Dazzling Light healing decreased. Divine Images Blessed Light healing decreased. Trail of Light replicates Flash Heal for 25% of the value. Okay. It seems like Holy Priest got some big nerfs. I don't know how big those are, but they definitely got nerfs. Like, Airborne Irritant has been moved to the class talent tree, was outlaw and has been adjusted. Blind has 50% reduced cooldown. Wait, what? Blind has a 50% reduced cooldown. 40% reduction in duration applies to all enemies near the target. Wait, what? Mark for Death has been removed. What the frick? That's weird. Caustic Splatter damage increased to 35%, was 30. Mark for Death being removed is really strange to me. Caustic Splatter damage increased. Dashing Scoundrel is now 1 point talent. Indiscriminate Carnage duration is now 10 seconds. Scent for Blood now increases agility by 2/4. Per rupture target was 1.53. Wait, I didn't even know that did that. You get more agility based on targets you rupture? I didn't know that. I learned something here today. Grand Melee has been adjusted. Now increases damage by 5%, and Blade Fury damage deals 10%. And Blade Fury deals 10% additional to nearby enemies. Crackshot damage with Dispatch reduces 75% of normal damage. Dreadblades has been removed. Dreadblades has been removed. Stiletto Staccato and Stunning Secret has been removed. Gorma's Bite cooldown reduced to 45 seconds. Secret Technique damage increased by 12%. Oh, good. Okay. They got a tier change. Ancestral Awakening heals for 10-20% of healing done was 15-30. Ancestral Awakening now prefers to heal injured allies instead of the lowest health players. All right, whatever. I don't care about that. Like, where's the mage shit? All they did for mage was tier, right? Okay. So all they did for mage was tier. There are some PvP changes. We're going to check those out. There's a lot of demonology. Oh my god, what is this? All Nether Portal demons damage increased. Gul'dan's Ambition has been redesigned. When Nether Portal ends, you summon a Pit Lord that blasts your target for fire damage. Okay. Demonic Tyrant's Demon Fire damage has been increased by 30%. Oh my god. Reign of Tyranny has been redesigned. Summon Demonic Tyrant empowers 5 additional wild imps that deal 10% additional damage when he is empowered. Demon Bolt damage increased by 30%. Hand of Gul'dan damage increased by 25%. Wild Imp damage increased by 25%. Implosion damage increased by 25%. Shadow Bolt damage increased by 30%. Call Dreadstalker damage increased by 25%. Grimoire Felguard damage increased by 30%. What the fuck is going on? Doom Brand damage increased by 35%. Were they not doing good damn or something? Like, what's going on, dude? What's going on, dude? Rain of Fire damage increased by 15%. Bolts from Dimensional Rift now deal 25% damage to nearby enemies. Immolatic periodic damage has a chance to grant a charge of... So, dude, Immolate has a chance to get you a charge of... This is such a good tier. For destruction? Immolate gives you fucking portals? What? God, man. Alright, Rallying Cry now increases current and maximum health by 10%. They nerfed Rallying Cry. What the heck? Slam damage increased by 25%. Improved slams, critical strike chance was reduced to 10, was 30. Alright, let's see the PvP patch notes. Here we go! Pool A added Black Rook and Runes of Lordaeron. Pool B added Hook Point and Robodrome. Pool C added Tolvaron and Dalaran Sewers. So they added 2 new maps per pool. I mean, I'm just going to say this. I don't think I like map pools. Like, I think it's just get rid of map pools. My own personal opinion, but what can you do? Holy Paladin Barrier of Faith is now 100% more effective in PvP. Aura Mastery now increases the effectiveness of Devotion Aura to 24% in PvP combat. The backlash effects from... This is the biggest change of all the patch notes, by the way. The backlash effect from Vampiric Touch, Stellar Flare, Unstable Affliction, Glimmer of Light, Flame Shock will now land when the Priest during phase shift. Oh boy. Priest can no longer Fade Dispel UA. That's crazy, yo. That's actually a crazy change. Fixed an issue that caused Howl of Terror and Psychic Stream to not break from Shadow Word Death's damage. Nuts. Alright, big changes. Actual big good change. It was kind of stupid. Yeah. I mean, I would say very goofy. UA about to be nasty. You know what? To me, it's like a wait and see thing, because as many times as I have heard that UA is going to be... I think I've heard UA, like, we're going to be in a UA meta maybe 1,000 times this expansion. Every single patch that has gone by, we're now entering a affliction patch. Like, I don't know. Who knows, dude? Well, it's getting some big buffs in 10.2. Let's be honest. 10.2 buffs are big.